Hey guys, it's your girl Takara, and I'm just coming on here to do a really quick intro because I realized that the beginning of my video got cut off. This is my updated 2019 What's in My Nursing Bag / Clinical Bag video, and I know a lot of nursing students find it really helpful to see what other people have in their bags that they bring to clinical or what they use to kind of help them be successful in clinical or even in the workplace. I'm going to jump right into the video and I'm not going to waste any time, and we're just going to start by digging into the bag, and I'm just going to be pulling out stuff as I reach for it in no particular order. So if you guys like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos like this, and I hope that you guys find this useful. So the bag that I carry is just a regular Vera Bradley black tote. I'm not really sure exactly what it's called, but I went to the Vera Bradley outlet and I got this bag and I loved it just because it had so many compartments. This works really well for me as a registered nurse, just because I have so many things that I bring with me on the job, and it also works in clinical just because it has so many pockets and it helps me stay organized. It's really heavy and it has a lot of stuff in it, so let's just dive right in. But first and foremost, I'm gonna grab my wallet. This is a red Vera Bradley wallet. This is my everyday wallet. It's huge. It has everything in it. One of the things that I will say, if you do carry like wallets like I do and you have a lot of stuff in it, I keep a tile, one of the little tile products in my wallet. So in case I ever were to lose my wallet or forget it somewhere, I would be able to look up on my phone where the last place I had my wallet, and I would be able to track it that way. Next, I'm pulling out, this is just like a pencil bag that I got from Target forever ago. In this, I have a couple pens, a highlighter, I have like a charger for my Apple devices, and I have a couple headphones that I connect to my iPhone. As a nurse, a lot of people will know that we are crazy about our pens. I am particularly an ICU nurse, so I work in the SICU, and where I work we still do paper charting as well as charting on the computer. I have a Pilot G2 .05 and a .07 pen. I'm pretty loyal to the Pilot pens. This is the only one that you'll see me write with. And I order mine off of Amazon just because I like to order them in bulk. And then on the other side of my pencil case, I have a power bank charger, which comes in handy if ever my phone or my tablet or anything starts to die and I don't have somewhere where I can just readily plug up my phone. This is a 10,000 mAh battery pack, so I can usually charge my phone several times from this battery pack. And I got this one from Target, and this is the Belkin battery pack. Also, I have my AirPod Pros headphones that I got, and I just keep these in my bag because one, they're new and I don't want to lose them. Also because I haven't really gotten a case to be able to carry them like I carry my other ones. So I just keep them in here so they don't get lost, and that's what I have in my pencil case bag. I have a Vera Bradley umbrella, and I got this from the outlet as well. It was on sale, so I'm not really sure how much this costs normally, but it has like an automatic open and automatic close button. That's why I really like this one. Small and compact, so it fits in my bag, and I'm never surprised when it's raining, so I can always just use my umbrella. Next thing I'm pulling out is my stethoscope. This is essential to my job as a registered nurse and in clinical. I have the Littman Cardiology 4 stethoscope, and I just have it in black, and I have the like rainbow piece here on the top. Nurses, we use these stethoscopes to auscultate lungs and heart sounds. We use these on all of our assessments, so it's really important that I have a really good stethoscope with me, and this one has worked wonderfully for me. I also have like my name engraved on the side, which I recommend if you're gonna buy an expensive stethoscope that you do get your name engraved on it, because they tend to grow legs and walk away. Next, I'm pulling out my white coat clipboard. This is the nursing edition of the clipboard. I do have my name engraved on the bottom so that everybody knows that this one's mine, because these also tend to grow legs and walk away. But I love this clipboard, one, because when I'm at work, I have my nursing brain that I have with me that I take notes on during report and throughout my shift, and I can keep it folded up so that you don't see any personal information of any of my patients. It kind of keeps it protected and safe. They're nice and compact, so when I'm in clinical as a nurse practitioner student, it slips right into the front pocket of my lab coat as like some little nice information, nice to know tidbits, mostly for I think newer nurses, but the medical edition or medical students, it has more good information for ICU nurses. I just haven't took the plunge to buy a new one yet. This one's pretty beat up and used. I've had this for many years and it's served the purpose that I bought it for. Go to the website and look at the different versions to see which one would fit your needs best. But this is the nursing edition and I like it. It serves its purpose. It's about $40, give or take, if you get your name engraved on it. So it is kind of on the pricier side. I'm sure you can get cheaper clipboards like at Walmart or Target or something like that, but I like this one, and if I were to get another one, I would get the medicine edition of it for me as a nurse practitioner. Is my planner. This planner I got from Michael's, and it was probably about $20 to $30. I'm really not sure about the price. It says so many beautiful things on the horizon, and it's an 18-month calendar. It serves its purpose for me to help keep me organized. Stay pretty busy, so I put all my appointments in here, paydays, any to-do things that I have to get. Sometimes like I'll write my grocery list in here. I'll write like my budget for the month. I just write like a lot of really important things to keep me organized, and it's been wonderful and I love it. Next thing I'm gonna grab is just some Mentos gum. I always get the really large pack of Mentos gum, and I always get Fresh Mint. It's called Fresh Mint, and it's just the Mentos Pure Fresh gum. And I absolutely love this one. It's my very, very favorite gum. And I always get the one with 50 pieces in it. It's about $3 to $4 depending on where you buy it. But I found that everybody wants some. When I pull my gum out to eat a piece, like everyone's like, ooh, I want some. So I've always just found that this is great to kind of, it lasts me forever, and I mean, it tastes good. Everybody loves it. So I have my keys, of course. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier with my AirPod Pros. These are just the regular first version of the AirPods that I got from Apple, and I have this cute little carrying case that I got from Amazon, and I have it attached to my keys so I don't ever lose them, which I found is a must-have. I have my car keys on here. I love to cruise, and on my last cruise I got a Carnival keychain, and so that is on here. I have another tile on my keys just to make sure that if I ever forget where I put my keys, or if I ever lose them for whatever reason, I can look on my phone and track my keys. I have my Apple iPad Pro. that mostly is helpful to me in clinical. I highly recommend this if you're a nurse practitioner student and you're going to clinical. I think that this is probably one of the best investments that I have made this year for clinical. I have the case that converts into a keyboard, and I think that if you get one of these iPads, the keyboard cover is like a must-have. There's no cords or anything. I can just snap it right into the keyboard position and start typing, and it's like flawlessly connects. It's great. But this one is really, really, really beneficial to me for clinical because I have Wi-Fi that I can hook up to at any point if I need to, but also I have my phone as a hotspot if Wi-Fi is not around, and I can pull up apps that are useful to clinical, such as like UpToDate or Epocrates, Medscape. I have some of my textbooks that I have as an ebook that I can pull up on my tablet, and I can refer to those at any time. And the most important thing for me is that it has multitasking view, which you can pull up both the internet plus an app, and to me that's like the best thing ever. I also have the app Notability pulled up so that I can take notes on things that I didn't know about, or things that I've learned in clinical, or just take notes that would be helpful for me to study later. It saves me lots of time later on after clinical. And I can go more in depth into how I organize my clinical and how I set up my time and how I do all of that stuff in a different video if somebody is interested in that. This is the 2018 iPad Pro. I'm not sure if you could do multitasking with other versions. I'm pretty sure with the updates you can, iOS 13.2, but I definitely recommend any tablet that you can do multitasking on. I usually have some water with me in my bag. I have some Mio, that flavors my water. Very blackberry Mio, and it's great. You just squirt it into your water and it changes the flavor of the water, and it kind of spices up my water when I want like a change, but I don't want to drink like soda or something like that. And so I really like my Mio water flavor. That's it for the inside of my bag. If you can see, I have like a little divider on the inside and then little pockets on the inside, and that takes care of everything on the inside. Front pocket, I just have a bunch of like Sharpies, and I have like a little mini CPR pouch that for like if you're on the go somewhere and someone falls out, you can just do mouth to mouth without having to do like direct mouth to mouth on somebody. It's like a barrier, and I haven't had to use it yet, but I have it just in case that ever happens. I have like some lip glosses and some chapstick. You never know when you're gonna need those. In clinical, here's some more lip gloss. Usually also I'll take with me to clinical like a guidelines book. And the guidelines book that I have just readily available right here is the Family Practice Guidelines, 4th edition. This was recommended by my school, and I feel that it's super useful for clinical. Also comes with an app with the 4th edition that I got. So I have this app that I downloaded onto my iPad, and I use it in clinical, and it's awesome. I pull this up whenever I need to, and it's a good resource for me to have in clinical. So that is my updated 2019 version of what I consider what's in my nursing / clinical bag, and that's pretty much the things that I have with me on a day-to-day basis. Some things that I use in clinical or at work is like a pen light, but stuff like that we keep at the bedside in each of our patient rooms. So I don't necessarily bring my own. Things for clinical that I don't have mentioned is like my white coat that I have that's like in dry cleaning right now, and my little watch that I use that I have on right now. And those are all really useful things that I have with me, especially my white coat has like a bunch of pockets for me to store stuff in there. That is the conclusion of my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it is useful to people out there that are watching. If you like this video, please thumbs it up, and leave me a comment down below on any questions that you have or any ideas for future videos that you would like to see. I appreciate you guys watching my channel. Bye.